See, your sir is making me to keep two headset. It is very difficult, right? Yeah. So, how is I'm not going to teach anything today. It's a just casual class. I just came here. So I just wanted to talk. Huh? Yeah. Guys who are on the call, are you able to hear me? Can someone let me know by your chat, ping, message, or thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You are
Yeah, thank you,
completed.
guys. Like whoever is not speaking,
Yes,
please
sir.
go on mute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I just came here. I just came from my office. I just came here. I just wanted to. He asked me to talk to you guys, and if you have anything, I'm happy to help you guys. So how many of you are from Telugu medium background here? Or any regional language? Like all of you are from all are from English medium? Okay. So I'm also from Telugu medium background. So those who are struggling to speak in English or think that only English medium people can do, don't worry about that. I hope you are able to hear me. My English is clear, right? Yeah. So I'm also from the Telugu medium background. So don't feel that language is not a barrier. So, and how do you feel the IES application? What is the full form of IES application?
It's great.
Okay.
Integrated reliability system.
So that is, how many modules are there?
8 modules.
It can be more than that also. Okay. He told you only 8 modules, right? Okay.
Yeah.
There may be many.
No, sir. 18 modules, sir. Told.
18 module. Okay. Okay. Good. So what are those?
The admin module.
Sir told that there is 18 modules, more than 18 modules, but he told that we are going to work only on 8 modules, like admin, data collection, application registration, like that.
Admin module, cell worker, application details. Fourth module is data collection. Fifth one is data eligibility.
So, out of this all, which one will be the what you call important module? What do you think?
Admin module.
Why do you think correspondence? No, correspondence is not.
Admin modules.
Benefit issuance, right? Whether the correspondence is like a paper. Today is paper, tomorrow's waste paper, right? So even if you don't get a correspondence, it's a good, but even if you don't get a correspondence, that's fine. But ultimately, what do you need? Money, right? So money comes from the benefit management. So I'm the one who was leading that, not now. Earlier in my old organization, I'm the one who was leading that module. So why am I bringing this topic is without working in a company or without working in a project, getting the knowledge is very difficult. And this is a perfect project. In order to learn this project, you may take around 2 to 3 years of time to understand. But you are learning that in the 6 months of time, right? Around 6 months, right? Yeah. Yeah, 8 months of time, or for JRTP student, maybe 6 months, right? So you are learning that in the 6 months, make use of it. So because I worked in Deloitte for 7 years, and then I became the master in that module. So I was leading benefit issuance module, and I was worked for 7 years. Then only I got to know. But you guys are getting to know entire project in 6 months. So how good it is, right? Is it good or bad? You want to wait for 7 years, or you want to complete in 6 months? 6 months. So make use of it. Yeah. Yeah, you can speak something. Oh, okay. That's still good. Okay. So, but don't tell that in the interview you developed it in 2 weeks. Okay. But again, from the project's perspective or interview perspective, that is very good. So you might not have the real-time experience, right? All of you. Those who are having the real-time experience, that's good. But who does not have a real-time experience, this project is the best example. Even when I teach, because insurance and health domain will be the perfect domain wherever you go outside. So every application will work with the money, right? Say if you take Swiggy, Zomato, whatever you take, will that application works without money? Even if you're coming and joining Ashok IT without money, will you be here? Right. So everyone works for money, right? Even if you go for job also, everyone works for money. So concentrate on that. And this project will be the very good example. When the reason for that is I have attended many interviews and I have taken many interviews. So I totally have around 13 years of experience. Okay. So in this one, I have seen many people, I have interviewed many people. Some people will come and go that just like that, they will be telling like pizza example or coffee shop example or something, but no one will explain this kind of example, right? So whenever you are explaining, make sure that you are not buttifying thing. Like you speak in terms of language, in terms of implementation. Then the interviewer will have an impression saying that you really worked. See, how you get a job, whether it's a backside and all, that doesn't matter, right? First, you should be able to clear the interview. Though you are a fresher, if you're having a good knowledge on project, that itself will help you a lot. And from my side, I give a suggestion on try to be master in the core Java first. See, it's good to have the Spring Boot, microservices, everything, cloud, everything. But if you're not able to answer the core Java interview questions, will that be useful? No, right? So core Java is important. So even if you go, how many of you attended the interviews? Only one, two. What type of questions will be asked in the interview? Core Java, right? So if you are not answering in core Java, will they ask about Spring Boot and microservices? Okay. If you answer core Java and if you don't answer Spring Boot microservice, will that be good? That is also not good, right? So, but the core Java is more important first, and then you go for a framework. So how much time does it take to create a Spring Boot application? Like if I have to go to the Spring Starter IO, and how much time does it take to create an application? 1 minute, right? And if you want to do the transaction management, how do you do? @transactional attribute, correct? Are you doing anything more than that? No. But if you want to create a thread, how do you do? If you want to do multi-threading, if you want to implement executor framework, how do you do? It takes a lot of time, right? And you have to understand a lot, right? So that's where the learning the core Java would be very important. And 1.8 is also very important. From 1.8 onwards, entire programming is changed, right? You can see the Lambda method reference and all. No one knows what is that. So before 1.8, people can look at whoever has the English knowledge, they can understand what is going on the programming, right? But after 1.8, whenever I'm writing a Lambda, do I know what is happening? If I'm writing a method reference like double colon, class name, colon and method name, am I knowing what is that? No, right? So core Java is important, 1.8 is important, and then comes the framework. I'm not saying that framework is not important. Framework is also very important, but the amount of time that takes to learn the frameworks is less than the core Java. Am I right? So everyone focus on core Java, and then once you become masters in the core Java, then slowly start learning the Spring Boot and microservices and cloud. Those are also equally important. But when you come to the Spring Boot and microservices, we feel that I know everything. And then when you go for the interview, then only you will realize that you do not know core Java. Am I right? Is that statement valid? When you attend the core Java only, you will not be able to answer some questions. Then you get to know that, hey, I'm poor in the core Java. Let's attend some of the class of core Java, right? So that should not happen, right? Unnecessarily, why do you waste one chance, right? So be prepared good in the core Java. And there are so many, like if you have any questions, put the questions. And whenever you practice, don't go by the statements. Don't go by the theory. Write a program. How many of you attended my classes? Or did you watch my class? Anything? Workshops, anything? Like I'm not saying the paid class is nothing. Any workshop or anything. Yeah. So when I teach, how did I teach, guys? I do write a program. I'm not saying that I'm not a great. I'm also a learner like you. I was there in your stage. I struggled so much to learn. So then the way I learned the programming is by writing the program, right? Even if you look at the workshops, I explain by writing the program, right? So that's how you practice. Like whenever Ashok is giving you some homework or something, so try it. Even if you do not get, no one is going to kill you, right? It's just a matter of time. So just keep on trying it. And then learn everything through practical approach. Then, you take a hacker rank example, you solve it. If you're not getting, and whatever you know, you share it with your friends. See, there may be something happens like, why do I conduct a free workshop? Will I get anything? No, right? On the workshop when I conduct, there are around 120, 140 people will be joining. By explaining or by speaking continuously for 2 hours, my throat will have pain, right? But will I be getting anything? No, right? But that is also good for me because I'm sharing the knowledge so that even if you make me up in the sleep, I can speak, I can answer that question. Even now, if you ask me to write a tree programming, I will be writing. The reason for that is I have explained to other people so that I remembered myself, right? So whatever you know, explain it to others. Like it is not an individual activity. How many of you are having friends here in the groups? There are 4 to 5 groups, right? Here, I have seen in the Ashok IT birthday program, different bunches people are forming and then celebrating, right? So same thing, like you are enjoying, right? At the same time, spend some time, and then whatever. See, every person knows something, right? No, there is no one in the life does not know anything. Each person has his own independence. Intelligence also. So what you can do, guys, whatever you know, share it with others. Then your knowledge will be increased. Am I boring? Okay. So that's how. And how many of you are from electronics background? EC or non-IT students? Okay. Remaining all are IT students. Okay. So non-IT students, don't worry that you do not know. I'm also from non-IT. I'm from electronics and computers engineering. Sorry, communication engineering. So don't worry about that. Even I got 40 marks in my engineering for Java, but I do teach Java now. I'm border person because I hate I hate computers at that time. You know, branch feeling, right? Electronics versus computers. There are so many fights and all, right? Same thing happened in my college also. So we hate computer subjects, right? Who are part of electronics and who are part of computers, they hate electronics. Am I right? Have you have that feeling? Yeah. But don't hate the people, hate the subject. Okay. So that happens. But see, I did not get a electronics company. I was very good at academics. I have good rank, marks, everything. But unfortunately, due to financial issues, I have to start my career. So I started. So you have to accept it. So now I'm teaching Java, right? And I'm working from past 13 years, I'm working as a working professional in some of the MNCs. I have continuously worked for 7 years in the Deloitte. Before that, some other company, now other company. So I've been working. Like, see, if I do not have my subject, I wouldn't have been working from past 13 years, right? So like there may be some feeling that I'm from a non-IT background. So other IT students might have so much knowledge than me. No, all are same. So no one knows anything, but you have to prepare from start. So keep that in mind. And then the more time you keep and more time you practice, and try to practice the item which you do not know. So daily, what do we do? Whichever we are good at, we'll open that and study, right? So you already know that topic. Why do you study again, right? So identify the topics which you do not know. See, nowadays also, like if you go for a full stack profile, what are the things that they are asking? Core Java, Advanced Java, Spring Boot, microservices, DevOps. So not sometimes they will be asking DevOps or cloud like Azure, or how to move application to PCF, and then what is Jira, what is Jama, what is Agile and all, right? It is very difficult to learn all of these things in 6 months of time. So even Ashok is teaching, sometimes you may not be able to know what is that, right? So you attend the interview and identify yourself that which area you are lagging and write it on the paper. And then when next time you first start with the topics that you do not know. Not only this one, any topic. Like if you're not good at Spring Boot, if you're not good at microservices, if you're not good at core Java, you start with the thing that you do not know. That is how I do. So even so earlier, when I was in 7 years of experience, I do not know what is a design pattern. Now I can teach 23 design patterns now itself. If you want me to ask you teach, I can tell you now 23 design patterns with a programming also. But that is the area I was lagging. So I started working on it. So I became a master in that, right? Same thing happens with everyone. So it's just a matter of time and the effort. Anything? I just came here to have some introduction and some things. So do you have anything, any specific questions to be asked, anything? Anyone? Yeah, I just now I was talking to Ashok to give you some, like, I may come on Saturday or Sunday. Weekday is not possible for me. But are you guys okay to come at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock morning? 6 a.m. or 7 a.m.? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. So if what? Okay, fine. Whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is. So I'm not guaranteeing when I will be going to take. I'll be taking I'll be taking some interviews, or I'll be explaining some interview questions, how to answer it. Some sessions I'm going to take, but I don't confirm the date now. I'm just having a discussion with Ashok. Just now I was talking like, can I come in and explain? Like, he did not ask me. I myself asked him. Like, he's giving me the opportunity to talk to you guys. So I'll be doing that. Apart from anything, is Ashok teaching well? Yeah. He trained very well then to tell you the answers. Okay. Correct?
Just can, if any, most of the people are new.
Yeah, sorry, I could not hear you. Can you please be a little loud?
Here, most of the people is the freshers or some experienced people, right? Just
Okay.
they need some, what is the preparation also, they directly they'll jump to AWS sometimes. They don't prepare properly in
Yeah.
core Java, they jump to top level technology.
So what I can do is I'll take some mock interviews for some of you guys. So by the time you prepare everything, I can ask you any question. Don't say, why did you ask my question? Okay, it is not a exam, right? I will give you this question only, you need to answer, right? It's not like that, right? Outside, like if you, whenever you go for some interview, you cannot ask them like, why did you ask me the question, right? So I'll take some of the interviews, but in the morning, maybe 7 to 8:30 or yeah, I'll take 7 to 8:30 or 7 to 9 only. So maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Other days are not possible for me. Any other thing do you guys want me from me? I don't take any money. Okay, it's just for free.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Sir, like for freshers, for most of the product-based companies, they will ask regarding the DSA, right? Core Java or like DSA, like what kind of questions mostly they ask?
Yes. Yeah. So that.
Sir, how to prepare
yeah.
for experienced people?
So that SSL transcription and all, right? So it takes. So for example, how many of you know TCS here? TCS company. Yeah. How many employees are working for TCS? Maybe 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs. So do you do the salary transfer for each person? No, right? So if whatever you're saying that SSL transcription, I have to do one by one person. How much time it takes to do the 7 lakh person transfer? It takes maybe 20 days, 30 days, correct? But if I create a file which contains the data, like each, what is the employee ID, what is the account number, how much salary I need to deposit. I'll create a file. I make that file as a secured and put it in the secure location. And HDFC, for example, let's take HDFC Bank. Can they read the file? Yeah, they can read the file from the secure location. Like I have a partner with a HDFC or Access Bank. So then they'll read that, and whatever the account they mentioned, they'll deposit the money into that, right? So that is the reason. So whenever the main advantage of benefit issuance is, so you don't do the transaction by person, because the persons can be in the lakhs. So that's the reason we do the file transfer. Even the same thing happens in the real time also. No, we have prepared the file, and we will tell that file to the bank. Like it in US, we have the Bank of America, Standard Chartered, JP Morgan, right? So those are the banks which deposits the money into the individual accounts. It's a bank. Yeah, same thing. No, so that JP Morgan is something different. Like it's just a normal money transaction into the bank account. So what the file, so in the JP Morgan side, how they will process is, they will read the file, they'll take the data, whatever is there in the, apart from the header and trailer, they'll take the data, they'll like 0 to 5 numbers, some account number, 6 to 10 account name, and 7 to 8 what is the salary, some format will be there, right? Based on the format, they'll take the account number and they do the transaction, like using the query or something, they'll deposit the data into the what you call database. And from the database, they will hit the, like they'll do the online transaction. Like when you say online transaction, it can be a NEFT or IMPS or bulk transaction. Yes. So that is how it happens. So that is at bank end. So we don't take care of that. Yes. 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 Anything else? Yeah. So there are, so whenever you have a file folder location, right? So put it, that file folder location should be in a secured network. For example, you're working for Deloitte. So we have the Cisco VPN, right? VPN will be there. Are you aware of that? Virtual private network. If you are a part of virtual private network, it cannot be hacked. So the folder that you are creating, that will be part of the VPN. So it will never be hacked. Any other last one question? I have a meeting. I have to go. Yeah. Any other questions? Anyone? So full stack is demanding. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter. See, once you know Angular, you can easily know React. If you know Java, even you can easily understand Python also. The syntax would be changing. And if you are attending any of the product-based company, they don't ask you whether you are writing a program in Java, whether you're writing in C, right? It doesn't matter. The program is doesn't matter. As long as you know the algorithm and you know how to write the program, it's good. So you need to have the skills. That's it. Ashok, any questions? Anything? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Ashok, I'm done. It's paining, man.
Hey guys, good evening everyone. Good. Not good. Good or not good? Good. When the recession will be over? How we know?